We would like to say that this special city council meeting is now adjourned at 6:23.
The Flint City Council didn't accomplish much last night after they ended the meeting early because not enough members showed up. Flint City Council follows Robert's Rules of Order, and to conduct official business, they need to have a majority of members, in this case, at least 5 to have a quorum. It was a special meeting after last week's session also ended early because of a disturbance. Last night, council members were set to vote on someone to temporarily fill the 3rd Ward seat after Councilman Quincy Murphy's death. The city charter dictates they have 30 days to make an appointment, and the deadline is just days away. As for what happens now, the city's chief of staff says hopefully they can come together and appoint someone.
Have to try again.
Ed Taylor, the chief of staff for the city, says council needs to come together and get this person appointed or they will be in violation of the city charter.
The charter is pretty clear as to what you can and what you can't do. It's not a lot that we can do, but maybe on the state level, they may be able to do something.
Councilwoman Tanya Burns wasn't at last night's meeting, but today she joined 2 other councilwomen for a news conference.
And let me address the attendance. My attendance is pretty damn good. My attendance is not a problem. But what I won't do for my family, I want to go home every night, like I want the residents to go home every night, and I want the police to go home every night.
Burns says she felt unsafe after last week's meeting ended with multiple law enforcement agencies coming to chambers in response to what police called a disturbance. They even said someone pulled out a gun at one point.
I will not come back to these chambers until they are investigating this case, that they can assure me that my safety is not in jeopardy.
Last night, Councilwoman Judy Priestley and Council President Liddell Lewis were both at the meeting.
We want to make sure that the residents, that they reach out to their council person and that they make sure that their council person is moving in the best interest of the city.
The residents of the 3rd Ward are being underrepresented because we have been unable to appoint that new person who will serve until a special election is held next year.
While there is no one in the 3rd Ward seat right now, there is a concern about disenfranchising voters. But council has suspended members in the past, like Eric Mays before he died and Tanya Burns.
They suspended her for 30 days. And that's the problem. And that's why the residents be highly upset, is because it's double standards.
Flint activist Arthur Woodson says he's disappointed with how things have transpired between the leadership on council.
I feel that the leadership in the city of Flint has failed us. It has taken a turn for the worse. During the water crisis, when tempers were flaring and people were seriously mad, angry, it wasn't this bad.
Not only were they supposed to vote on the 3rd Ward seat, council was also set to appoint the city attorney and also allocate ARPA funds. A regular council meeting is scheduled for Monday at 5:30.